Hello, Armin and Kevin, and welcome to week 3 of EM 530 Environmental Risk Assessment number 2. This is an interesting week this week as we are breaking away from the actual study of the process of risk assessment, and we are going to be examining some of the major environmental issues out there. So we're going back to some of the issues we've covered in previous classes here at Kaplan. We're going to be looking at things like climate change, and we're going to be examining some interesting things on our discussion board this week as we're looking at water resources on discussion board number 1. And on discussion board number 2, we're identifying invasive species. So we're looking at different types of threats out there, both on all levels, on the global, the federal, and the state and local levels. So what we're looking at this week is identifying those environmental issues and problems that we know exist and that we might need to plan risk assessment for. So interesting discussion this week, guys, as we are going to be really looking over the different processes and aspects of these issues and problems, because some of the things we've talked about in previous classes, just how big these problems are. Can you design risk assessment for some of these massive problems that are out there, such as drought, such as fires that we see in the western states, such as flooding that we see here in the mid-Atlantic states? So a lot of systemic issues to look at this week, and we will use what we learned this week in further weeks to compare them to what kind of risk assessment can you design and implement based on these kind of systemic environmental issues. And number 2, how do you involve our stakeholders? What stakeholders need to be involved? Do we need to have as many stakeholders as we can to get involved? Which stakeholders should take the lead in addressing some of these issues? Is it regulated business? Is it elected officials? Is it the government agencies? So a lot of different issues and questions to look at and examine this week as well also. Also remember here, guys, that we have 2 discussion boards. Like I said before, discussion board 1 deals with water issues. Discussion board 2 deals with invasive species. We will have our week 3 seminar this coming Sunday night at 9 p.m., and on top of that, there is no assignment this week, so we are working on our discussion boards and working on our seminar. So guys, have a great week. If you have not turned in the Unit 2 paper, please make sure to do so. And again, also, if you need to get a hold of me, you guys know to send an email, and you also got my contact information, which is located in the syllabus. If you need to call or text or anything like that, you guys know I'm available. And again, we're a small class, guys, but I think this is a very good class and very interesting topics and information. And I hope you guys have a great week. And I will look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday night and on the discussion boards. Have a great week, guys.